MRI 22 وناس من دي. كيف ناس اللعبة الناس اللي بتحضر بس السيرفر كله ولا سيلة؟
انا
مش
معاك.
عمل اعتبرهم بس.
بجد انت اوكي حيعملوا شنو يعني؟ حيقول لك ما تعمل لنا هات everyone اديك هيك يعني. هو ده فكر اصلا نحن عليك الله على الناس، عليك الله ان احنا اللي عارفين منه، اللي عارفين انه اقل من 100 ذاته، والناس اللي قاعدين يخشوا سيرفر. عارف يعني.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Welcome back to the fourth day of MRI, the greatest invitational there is in the history of League of Sudan. What is going on, boys? Today we have some spicy games. We shall load up the bracket soon and we shall show you. لكن الليلة يا جماعة أيام هتكون درع للدين. And this is the last best of one. So we actually have the best of threes coming up, round 4. So whoever survives this is going to survive, or is going to have a better chance of surviving the rest of the tournament. So yeah, out of today's game, we first have the Black Badger by the Virtuoso, aka Kaiba, aka the King of KCS. And that's going to be a spicy game, to be honest. I can't wait for that one.
سبايسي
That one's
جيم
going to be
بكله، سبايسي جيم بكله. ويلكم يا جماعه. Sorry, I'm back right now.
welcome.
Here we are in day 4 زي ما قال لكم موسف انه this is gonna be the last best of one. So even if you think this is gonna be like the easiest لانه الناس خلاص فازت one game second game, nah, this is gonna be the hardest. The pressure is real right now لانه this is the last best of one. انت كده بعد طلعت من الحتة دي you're literally in the brackets of best of threes. You can take a breather then. لكن right now things are still, you know, on the line.
Yes, sir.
You lose once,
Sir.
one mistake, one mistake خلاص it's over. You're
All
gone.
we're trying to say is don't get too comfortable. لأنه حاليا you can still get knocked out. The best of one is very pressurizing as a player and as a spectator. You can just see that it's going to be a very the pressure is on you. لأنه خلاص you don't have a second chance. You lose this, you make one mistake, it is over for you. So yeah, I think this is going to be a good game.
Anyways, right هنا we're gonna start off يا جماعة by our first match of day 4. عندنا Mr. Kaiba and Mr. Black Badger. This is gonna be a really good match. So like, to be honest with you, all the games of today and onwards are gonna be really spicy لأنه الناس ديل they've proved themselves. ورونا الميكانكس، ورونا السبايسي picks. وهير we go. عندنا أول pick Caitlyn in
We
Mr.
have
Kaiba.
Caitlyn versus Lee Sin. Ali Khuz Lee Sin. This is not Ali Khuz though, right? It's someone playing on
No,
Lee Sin.
no, this is Black Badger. Yeah, that's Black Badger.
Black Badger. Okay, so we have Black Badger on Lee Sin versus Kaiba's Caitlyn. Now Kaiba has been known for his ADC players. He is an ADC player, so he only plays ADCs. So the Caitlyn picking her, it is very expected. However, I just want to see how he's going to do. because Caitlyn is. I don't know how great she is at 1v1s. I know Lee Sin is fucking insane. Like United, we'll see. We'll see. This is gonna be a great game. All right, he did take the flash heal with the lethal tempo, which is gonna give him the advantage. However, Lee Sin does have ignite with Conqueror, which means one bad trade, and he could potentially just one-shot the Caitlyn and win
Facts.
this round.
And لكن يا جماعة, before we get into the game, before we jump into the game, let's talk a little bit about yours truly, the casters. Shout out to Mr. Mo Sudani for hitting Masters, our first to
Oh
the knees
shit!
Masters player يا جماعة. Low key spamming karma top, abusing the meta, you know.
So you
But
gotta do what you gotta
nonetheless,
do, my man. You gotta do what you gotta
طبعا
do.
يا جماعة, since one of our members in AS hit Masters, كده نحن كلنا Masters in the main team. فيعني شنو؟ وبرضو our second update, since Mo Sudani left من أول bracket, I'm here to avenge him tonight. Tonight
Yes,
is the
sir.
day يا جماعة.
Yes, sir.
We gotta regain our name.
And Allah, today is, like I said, the match I'm looking forward to is the Assam versus Simu, because he does need to avenge me.
Facts. جماعة عارفين يا جماعة, disclaimer, فليكس انطرد مو سوداني من التيم لأنه خسر, والليلة أنا برضو my top lane position is on the line, so if I don't win دي حتكون مشكلة عادي.
It's
ما
gonna
احنا
be
نكون
sick.
free agents يا مان.
Well, okay, the game has started. We have the Caitlyn versus the Lee Sin.
اسمعني يا مو,
This is gonna be
after this
great.
game is over يا مان, أنا بقلط mid, we run it down التقلط طوالي ها.
علي وراك هاي دور صح.
اوكي ذاته يلا تولدهن منو معنا بجر صح؟ هاي. Here we go, here we
Okay, you can
go.
see the Caitlyn is kind of scared to step up. الليلة.
Ooh, he
Oh, he missed the
does.
key.
He is in the bush. He is in the bush. That's one Q missed. Has to back off. Like, what's your expectations, yeah, man, for this game?
I think Lee Sin wins just by nature. Like in the potential for outplay is يعني so insane.
Okay, here we have.
He,
First fight,
Kaiba
he does step
explained
into the trap.
exactly how he's supposed to play.
Ooh, he does hit the Q. His the Ignite pops up. Is he gonna flash?
Okay,
Oh my
yeah.
god, yeah, Jabba. That was really quick, yeah, man.
This is
Kaiba just didn't want to flash, yeah, man. He didn't
I
respect
had
the least in damage.
he did not respect the recent damage at all. I knew this was kind of gonna be what's happening, but I just didn't wanna, discourage Kaiba. Like in man, Caitlyn was such a bad pick in 1v1s, especially you went against Lee Sin. And
Yeah.
you're asking for it. You're dying
Yeah.
for it.
I mean, you're dying for it. Just remember me with that Indian, yeah. that in, that Indian YouTube video.
Yep,
Can we let you know? Wait, I forgot. What was it called? Pooja, what is this behavior?
Pooja? Yeah, but that was just unfortunate. But that kind of sets the tone. It kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day. That you gotta be careful. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be doing this shit, playing Caitlyn and stepping up like you're playing Renekton or some shit. Bro,
Yep. That's a
You
very
said
niche
that,
pick.
like,
I mean,
it-
Caitlyn is not really bad in 1v1s, like in very niche pick. You're gonna have to be really good with your spacing, with your auto attacks. You gotta abuse your range. As well that he stepped up. Lee Sin obviously really, really well played. As well that he abused the bush tactics, knowing that there's no ward vision in ARAM. So it was really good. It was really good. Well
you go.
played both players, and hard luck to Kaiba. And well played to Black Badger. He's gonna move up to the best of threes. He can finally breathe right now. Like we're gonna jump into our second game. Let's see if the players are ready. It's gonna be Samchovis
Oh,
versus Jaquiz.
yes,
My
sir.
man, my man. Are we gonna see the
Second landing.
Drututik? Are we gonna see the Drututik?
يا حبيبنا الجيم بدأ وانتهى. ايه المشكلة هنا؟
Oh
Um,
shit.
You can't get
Okay.
comfortable. You cannot get comfortable.
I
Like
see.
Hassi, this next game is going to decide. Actually, now Black Badger has made it to the best of threes, which means he has more of a chance at surviving now. However, out of the games that we played today, we have Sam Chovis versus Jaquiz, which means he's either going to play against Sam Chovis or Jaquiz. Obviously, I'm rooting for my man Sam Chovis. Lakin, yani, that matchup is going to be insane. Sam Chovis versus the Black Badger, I think is going to be a really nice 1v1 for them, especially in the best of three, because you get a chance to redeem yourself even if you make a mistake in the first round or in the first 1v1.
Yeah. And once you get to the best of threes, it's actually a lot of factors into the mental game. Then the bans are gonna come up. You're gonna have first 3 4 bans. You might lose to like a different pick completely. But that is second game, maybe you would want to think twice about banning that champion, or maybe giving up one of the bans to ban the champion that you lost to in the first best of three. But you know, it's gonna be really exciting. Just like I said, every game from now on is gonna be really tough. Gonna be really nice. But yeah, right to, and here we have. Wait, who's our second
We
pick?
actually have uh,
Oh, it's
Danger
Danger and
and
Muad'Dib.
Muad'Dib coming up now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, my bad, my bad. Guys, so it looks like
It's not going to be some Chovis and Jacquees. I believe they have
yeah.
rescheduled their match for another time. Like in as of right now, we do have Danger,
Oh yeah.
Otaku, and
The,
Muad'Dib.
the, yeah, Salmon Jacqueezers are actually the sixth or seventh game? Sixth game. Sixth
Yes,
game of
yes,
today.
yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I found the schedule. So obviously the schedule is in announcements if anyone wants to check it out. And don't pay too much attention to the brackets. The brackets are just true.
The brackets are done by
Lakin,
Weebs, Mahanak. But right now we have Muad'Dib versus Danger Otaku. Now these are both very strong top laners. They both play very cringe champions. So I am looking forward to seeing this. I want to know who is more cringe. Is it Muad'Dib or is
or
it
is
Danger?
it Danger? And
Yeah.
we also know Muad'Dib has his notorious Renekton pick. Is it gonna get a ban? Well, we're gonna have to see. Danger طبعا, he's known for his Darius, he's known for his Garen. I haven't seen him play in a while, so I don't know. But here
Okay.
comes the bans.
The bans have just came through. Muad'Dib with the Aurelia, Yone, Darius, and Garen bans.
And Danger is going for the Lucian, Pantheon, Graves, and the Shen ban.
So
Okay.
that leaves Renekton open, which means he's either expecting him to pick the Renekton and he's just going to counter pick it, or he just doesn't know about it. Now we don't know what's going to happen. Lakin, this is going to be one insane game, and I can't wait for it.
I can't wait either. I mean, Renekton is kind of like a very strong 1v1 champion, especially in the early game, and you don't get to recall or buy items.
Yeah.
However, if Danger's plan is to counter it, what do you think is a really good counter for Renekton? طبعا انت
I would
بتعرف you
say,
play Yasuo, so you know what Renekton shits on and whatnot.
I mean, I think um like a range champion with mobility would be good. For example, Lucian would be good. We did see an unfortunate 1v1 earlier this tournament of a Lucian of Renekton. However, Lucian did kind of int it, like in he was winning the 1v1. He just
was
made a
wondering.
small mistake
Yeah.
and it just cost him the game.
And funny
and it
enough,
was
that
actually
matchup,
Muad'Dib that
it
was
was
playing
Muad'Dib as
Renekton.
well, yeah. It was Muad'Dib as
Um,
well.
so I would say like a range champion with mobility. So like Vayne, Akshan, I mean not Akshan, Lucian, Ezreal, even Ezreal would be good into Renekton. Just anything range with mobility. LeBlanc would be good. All of the champions I think would be good.
I think Ezreal is a really good 1v1 champion. However, in ARAM, and you can
Yeah.
easily go wrong with the pick, you know, like you can't hit your Qs, can easily play around
Yeah,
the way.
he's a very skillful champion. So
Yeah, very skillful champion.
okay, we
Uh,
just got the picks through. We have the Urgot versus the Akshan picks. Akshan by Danger Otaku.
Okay,
Muad'Dib
and Muad'Dib
on
is
the
going for
Urgot.
the Urgot.
Now I think
Uh,
this is what I think Danger tried to do. He left the Renekton open thinking Muad'Dib is going to go Renekton. And he would
Yeah.
just play Akshan and just win the matchup.
Mhm.
Lakin, Muad'Dib came with the 500 IQ, 5-head pick.
Five hit
And he
pick.
went for the Urgot.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how this matchup is going to go, but I know that Akshan is very strong, and I know Urgot is very strong. So I believe this is just going to be based on whether Muad'Dib hits his E or not,
Exactly. I was just gonna
and
talk
whether
about that.
whether like Danger kind of messes up his E as well. I think it's just based on one ability for both of them.
Wallahi, ya akhi, being a top laner myself, I know the Urgot matchup, and this champion is so cringe. I think Muad'Dib easily won the cringe matchup right here. Like in
I mean, he
Urgot,
did, but
like you said,
Akshan is a very strong pick. Like Akshan is a very very strong pick.
yeah, but Urgot, if you hit your E, I can tell you like 80% of champions top lane lose to Urgot if he
Yeah.
hits his E. So
True.
like you said, this is gonna be a skill matchup. Urgot did go for the fleet footwork. With Danger actually went for the press the attack. Okay, I see. Again, it's weird to see Inspiration going second by Muad'Dib. What is he going for?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going maybe for like time warp with biscuits or something.
Biscuits
I
maybe?
think that would be
Next
like
person's name?
better for him so he can just spam his abilities.
Mhm.
Lakin, I don't know about the fleet footwork. I mean, it's like a very safe pick. I think he's going for the level 6 or maybe even for the farm. Like in, if he was going for like a an early 1v1 skirmish, I think he would have went press the attack as well.
Hmm.
Um,
I mean, he
but
doesn't know the
just
matchup. You can't see the matchup until you're in screen, loading screen. So I guess he just
true, but
wanted
like
to
in
play
Urgot is
safe.
just a very very strong champion. Yani,
Exactly.
most people that play Urgot, whether it's blind pick or not, you would just
Yeah,
always go for damage and aggressiveness.
exactly. Press the
So the
attack
fact that he
with
went
Ignite is
for
your bread and butter.
yeah, like for the fact that he went for like a safe um fleet footwork kind of runes, I think he is waiting for the level 6 where he obviously also has a higher chance of winning the fight over Akshan. Whereas Akshan's ulti here is just useless, especially in an era where there's always minions, there's always a tower, um,
Hmm.
so it can very easily be countered.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know that it's sometimes actually worth it to flash the Urgot E instead of flashing his ultimate. Like
Yeah.
maybe after, if you flash his ultimate, that means you're already in kill range and you're just gonna run away. But if you flash his E, look, he's
Okay,
gonna
we
go
have
for
an
it.
engage with
Yep, he's
Muad'Dib
gonna
right
go
now
for the
with the
cheese.
E, and he lands it.
Oh, he's not actually gonna go. Actually, he does lose that trade. That's really
He,
insane. Already pops a potion.
I
But
mean,
here
I don't
comes
know.
the
Like I
courtesy
said,
of
this
Fleet Footwork.
this Akshan is a very strong champion, so you cannot afford to miss anything as an Urgot, because if you do, I think you just get blown up, especially with no items now. Akshan just always wins the trades.
Yep. Urgot early game still being very, very squishy. When it comes to like being outranked by an AD carry, like you said, it's gonna be really hard for him. I really like those picks though. We're seeing like a little bit of diversity in the picks now coming into the third round. Danger is just gonna go for the push wave. Is he gonna go for it?
Okay,
He does
Muad'Dib
get the
goes in with
flash.
the
Looks like
flash
he's
E.
gonna be all in. But he does a trick flash for flash. Oh my god,
Danger
Danger.
does mess
What
up
is this? He
on
does
the
pop
E.
up the ignite. He does get the heal. He's not walking
He
up for
does
the
not
heal.
get the
What is he
heal.
doing? Oh my god. Two major
Unlucky.
mistakes by Danger. And he's
Yep.
actually gonna pay for it. Flash for flash. And then pops the
Holy
ignite.
hell. That is insane. Muad'Dib, again, I told you, it's just about who's more cringe at this point. And I think Muad'Dib just proved it. Lakin, it doesn't matter. If
Yeah,
you, if you are the one who is more cringe and you can play your champion better, a win is a win. No one can say anything. You get what I'm saying? So
facts, facts.
this is insane. This was a really good 1v1. I think Danger did kind of mess up. Like it does happen. Sometimes you're playing under pressure.
Yeah.
And plus I don't think he expected the flash E from Muad'Dib, so it kind of like maybe got also. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah. I mean,
Um
it's obviously it's really. I mean, the thing is, I've played a lot of like mobility champions that have dashes,
yeah,
and a lot of times, like the flash E, even if you can react to it, it somehow hits you, and I don't understand Riot, and I don't want to start complaining. Like, it is what it is.
yep,
Our
yep,
god
yep.
is really, really strong, especially in 1v1 scenarios. So like, this is gonna be really good. Muad'Dib though, abusing his top lane mechanics, he let Danger push the wave so he doesn't get away from him.
Yeah, yeah.
He has no
True.
chance of running. وبعدين he knew as long as he hits his E, it doesn't matter. خلاص,
If
it's
you
over.
know if you know your champion's damage, then you can do so much stuff that a lot of people won't expect, especially if they don't play the champion. Yeah, Anita, if you understand exactly how much damage Urgot does and what he can do even before his level 6, I believe that you can still engage and do whatever it is that you want to do, and you can surprise your enemy and they would not know. Um,
Exactly.
Now we have the next matchup, which is I believe Muad'Dib has now made it to the best of threes round 4. Um, so right
Our
now we
next
have
matchup
the next
is
game, which
midfield
is yeah.
ومستر Snitch Blaster, aka CEO of
لا حول
always talking shit.
ولا قوة
This is what I've been waiting for, yeah.
إلا بالله. This is gonna be a good game, mainly
Yeah,
because like Snitch is just such a troll.
he's such a troll. True.
Yeah. So I
He's
just
like
want to see what he does. I
he's a
want to know
he's a
what pick he's gonna go.
he's a Sudanese strict 2G. الزول ده يا مان انت عارف his champion pool is basically trick 2G's old videos. يعني
Yeah.
Volibear, Udyr, um maybe even Zach. I don't know. Yeah, it could be a cheesy niche pick, but I don't think we're gonna see it. I think the strongest one here is gonna be Udyr and Volibear. He did go for the Volibear last time. Well, this psychopath went for full AP. تعرف الزول ده اشترى blasting wand and amplifying tome. He
Yeah.
didn't even go for the ARAM هنا. This and he just
He's
flash
a
Q
Chad.
بس.
He's a
He's a
Chad.
Chad. Giga chat. Respect. Respect. Like this is not gonna work against midfield. Midfield, very highly respectable player. As Zolda coming all the way from EU Nordic might
Yeah,
be able
so
to shit talk, because
oh,
EU Nordic.
oh,
Lakin,
aye.
Lakin, he's good. He's good. So this is gonna be an interesting match.
Yeah. I mean, this is
طيب.
this is gonna be safe, but we do have another like top lane player here, top slash jungle player, and we do have an ADC on like midfield is an ADC player. So I don't know what like midfield is gonna go. But I think like the one champion that would counter all of Martinez's champions would be Vayne. I would love to see some
Oh,
Vayne gameplay
I
from
mean,
midfield.
yeah,
That would
yeah.
be really nice. Mainly because all the champions that Blaster plays is just countered by Vayne. You have Nasus, um
True.
you have Udir, you have Master Yi, you have like all of these champions that just get absolutely demolished by Vayne. Um,
Yeah. I mean, the problem is, with these ARAM items and a lot of sustain coming up from the items, especially in lane, I feel like Vayne doesn't really do as well as in Summoner's Rift because she doesn't have items yet. So it's
yeah,
not like she can one shot, she can kite, yes, but they're just gonna get all the HP back, because of the ruins, because of the items. So just like the game you had, Yaman, you really struggled with Tamkench, especially him
yeah.
having
حبيبنا انت why do you like to
already.
like fucking put salt on my wounds, yeah, man? Fish no? Ah, damn. That's the
Mahalik,
thing is
don't
though.
worry.
I
ما
could
هو
I
عادي.
could I could have entered it. Yes, like in the difference is that I don't play Vayne as much as midfield does. Midfield is an ADC player, so he will most likely know how to play the champion better than
يا
I do.
حبيبنا انت
Really?
you play Vayne top what?
حبيبنا عم رايح حبيبنا استر اخوك حبيبنا
Flexing in the chat يا مان يقول
جينا
speed.
الله يا شوف لنا كاستر ثاني ايش فيها؟
ما عليك يا مان. By the way Moita, you do realize next game is my game, so it's either I come chill with you يا مان نقعد مع بعض في نفس المستوى ولا I get to I avenge you and move to the best of threes. I don't know. شوف انا I'm gonna tell you يا جماعة. Everyone in the chat, everyone in the server, ومو انا if I do get to the best of threes, I'm gonna have one pick specifically for the people. إذا الناس دي قالت لي العب بارد بلعب بارد،
طيب
لكن
طيب كده خليك من الكلام كثير
انا
حسي
wanna
احنا
go
we
Sion يا
have
مان. ده
we
ببوث
have
ببوث
we have
special.
the brackets up right now, and out of these games that you see that we are going to have today, Sam Chovis, Jacquiz, you and Simu, Hijlo and Akif, and now we have midfield and Mataz, Mitro and Flexen, Shams, who Splash, I believe that is.
Yeah, that's Splash.
What are your predictions for all of these games?
والله
We can start with
يا
Sam
مان.
Chovis and Jacquiz. What do you think?
طيب okay, starting with Sam Chovis with Jacquees. And I know Sam Chovis a lot, so I'm guessing my answer is gonna be biased towards this. I've seen him play a lot. I know he's a great player. I know
Yep,
he can almost win against everyone here if he plays it right. So I'm gonna
yep.
go for Sam Chovis, not knowing much about Jacquees.
Okay.
And then we
You
move
can
into my
skip your
game with
game. You can
Stimo.
skip your game because
لا
obviously
لا
you're not going
يا
to stay in the
حبيبنا, let me
opposition.
shit talk goddamn police here. I think Simo's gonna win. Wink
لا
wink.
حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.
Spam cap in the chat يا جماعة. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. We don't shit talk until I win. والله أنا لو فزت حيكون في كمية shit talk أدعو بس ما أفوز. المهم بعدك عندنا عمر وعاكف. Ooh, this is interesting matchup لأنه these players I know for a fact يعني they're really equal in mechanics and skill maybe.
Yeah.
وبعدك عندنا أيمن مترو, right? مترو and Flexen. والله يا أخي Metro has been surprising me. Azolda, he's low-key hiding. We don't know much about him. Like, this guy is actually good. Rank-wise, mechanics-wise, even champion pool-wise. But this
Rank
is going to be a
wise,
hard game.
he's Iron 1 in solo queue and Bronze 4 in Flex. What are you talking about? Rank wise.
Wait, what? Is this the right Ayman?
That's
You
the right
sure?
thing when I
Okay, okay. Okay, then I guess it's a Flexen angle, yeah.
لا لكن he did show that he can actually 1v1.
Alright,
He
you
did
see,
show
and
that he
his
can,
mechanics
yeah.
don't look iron, yeah, man. Maybe he
Yeah,
does. He
it
just
could be a
doesn't play.
Smurf
That's
account. Who
Yeah, could
knows?
be. Who knows?
All right, we did just get the bands. Midfield has bands Zed, Volibear, Yasuo, and Echo. Um, and
Umortiz banned Darius, Vi, that's a weird pick, and
yeah,
Silas and Camille. I would never ban. Okay, maybe Vi is Silas. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense. Really, really
yeah.
good bans coming from both sides. Dakin, he did leave the Udyr open. We're gonna have to see.
We don't
He
know if he's
did
gonna
leave
pick
it.
it though. We don't know.
Yeah,
Udyr is a very risky pick. Very, very
very
risky pick.
risky. Yeah.
Again, is he a Chad enough to do it anyways? We'll see.
Is
We
he
shall
a
wait
Chad?
and find out. Now, what are your predictions for this game? between Mataz and midfield
والله يا
without
man, this
seeing
is
the
this is
champions.
this is one of the games that I actually don't know what to predict. لأنه these guys, I know both of them very well.
Yeah.
Uh, like both of them are washed up a little bit. They haven't been playing the game for a while. They've been focusing on
حول ولا قوة
Apex.
إلا بالله.
لكن we're gonna have to see.
Yeah, I
I think
mean,
this is just gonna come to fundamental basics. Yani, I don't think these guys are gonna make a lot of mechanical mistakes, like in more of fundamental basics or mistakes وحاجات زي كده. Maybe wave management issues, maybe engaging in your specific space, getting a lot of minion damage, miscalculating and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to see. طيب, here
yeah.
comes the lock-ins يا جماعة, and
We
we
have
have
officially locked in.
Kiana for midfield.
And we have Pantheon for Snitch Blaster. This is a matchup favored for Pantheon, I believe. Lakin, you can very easily outplay as a Kiana. So, based on what we have now, it is legit just going to be a skill matchup. It is legit just going to be
Yep.
who is a better player
Yeah.
and who
I
is
mean,
better
because
at playing the
because
champion.
because Kiana can, you know how Kiana can literally outplay any champion with her
Yeah.
grass element. But if he can really get to poke Pantheon enough to win the trade, I don't think Pantheon can do anything.
Yep.
But the other way goes around as well. Yani Pantheon Bardu has his Q poke.
And
Uh,
Pantheon did go for the electrocute. So that means
both
he is looking for that flash
both of them.
W Q E one shot ignite.
Both of them
You get what I'm
went for
saying?
the electrocute. Like I actually like the resolve tree on Pantheon. If he
Yeah.
did go for the what do you call it, bone plating, that's gonna be really huge in 1v1, like all ends. Kiana might actually suffer from that run. He's gonna
Yep.
have to play around it and around these cooldowns, but we'll see.
Yep. I don't know. This game is gonna be a good game. We shall find out and see. Okay, we did just get into the lobby. I mean the abyss. We're about to find out.
طيب يا جماعة, is it possible I cast my own game?
لا
ليه؟
شنو ليه؟ انا
بدي
طالع
اركز
سكتة ما
يعني.
فيش قد يا حبيبنا. I need to solo that game انت فاهمني؟ solo custom.
قلت لك نفرد بين الاثنين.
يا زول.
Alright, here we go. We got into the match. Midfield already hiding in his bush, taking control of that bush. Prio, I'm assuming Montez Bardo is in his bush. Like none of them want to walk up because they know the match is gonna be for the other.
I don't
Like,
know.
let's see.
This game is just about who can outtrade, who knows how to sustain, who knows how to dodge. I mean, not that Matez, I mean, not that Kiana needs to actually dodge anything, but okay, hits him with the first Q. He already won the mental game. Okay, Matez, what are you doing? Matez,
Oh, that is
what
huge. Is he gonna
Matez is
gonna
creeping.
ignite this
And
punch?
he's two dies
And this
anyway.
ignite, is he gonna take out? He does take out. What
Matez,
a
يا
huge
كعب يا
mistake
كعب.
coming by Montez.
Matez is griefing يا
يا
man.
جماعة, this is what I was talking about. One
He
mistake, one
يا اخي ده ما
misclick
اول ميستيك
on a
دقيقه ده
minion.
بعد هنا هي دبليو ذا مينيون ده امور ارجع لابكس يا حبيبنا جيب الماتش بعدين عليكم والله خرجونا اشوف بنحضر فيه ده ما عايز ديو
بالغت يا ولد،
لا
لا حول ولا
won the
قوة.
mental game as soon as he hit that first Q and
He won the
but
mental game. Yeah.
خلاص the mental game was done يا man. GT well played to midfield.
Yeah.
Big shit on promoted on to the next round, which is the best of threes.
Best of threes.
That will be
Ooh,
an
that's
insane
scary.
game. Now we have midfield either going to play against Mitro or AIS Flexit. Now that is what I call a game.
Oh yeah. Oh, and by the way, now my game is coming up يا جماعة, so I'm gonna have
Yes.
peace out. لكن بجيكم راجع. Lose or win هجيكم راجع.
انا ما تجي رايك خسرت ما في رجاله معنا.
هو انا لو خسرت لازم اجي اشكي يا جماعة. لازم اجي اشكي, ولو فزت لازم اجي اطارس. ولا شنو؟
يا زولها.
طيب.
All right.
I'll be right back.
يلا تخارج. Right now we have the game we have all been waiting for. Now this game means a lot to me specifically, because obviously it's me and Assam are a part of one team, which means that if he wins, I win. So him winning this is not only avenging me. It's not only avenging me and my loss, but it is also, yani, bringing a title back home for us, which I believe is going to be a very good game.
Yo, we joined you, Mo.
All right, I have just been, you know, they just got me some grief casters. We have in the room. يا كعب يا كعب. فضحت انا اقول لك. وبتفيد والله بتفيد وريها بتفيد والله بتفيد وريها فضحت الجنة وريها قدام الناس لكن ما كده.
فضح نفسه براوي يا مان.
والله دي مشكلة والله دي مشكلة. اسمعني يا مان انت زمان قلت تقدر تخلي الليج وتلعب ايبكس والله ما انا سبورت يا مان انت.
سبورت بالسجن يا مان.
يعني مو صدقني see the thing is يا مان like انا ما شغلت عليك لما اسمه شو لما سيمو
يا كريم يا حبيبنا عين انا المشكله لما اسيبه بلاني ما بلاني بطريقتك دي انت الفرق
يلا there's a difference. انا كعب لكن انت ازرق شنو؟
يا مان خلاص انا ذاتي يا انت لكن ما يا انت بالطريقه بتاعتك دي.
على اللي قال انا لعبت 2 ماتشز يا ابو.
الله يا حكايه قصه حياتي.
يو ار نو جو.
قشت يا مسكت لكن هو فريق. Okay, now the next game we are waiting for Al-Sayed Hassam aka Simo to join the lobby.
Who do we have next?
We have Hassam versus Simo.
Oh shit.
That is a good game. That is a really good game. مستنين بس مستنين. I mean these are both like يلا Simo is a one trick تمام. He is an Evelyn one trick. Now he is really good with Evelyn. لكن the only problem is unfortunately for him there are going to be 4 bans. يعني you can ban Evelyn 4 times if you want. فاهمني؟
Evelyn is definitely going to be one of them.
100% Evelyn and all his other champions that he plays. Now this guy has about 200 games in ranked. 188 of them are Evelyn. The rest of them are maybe Ornn and Mazahar.
He's an Eve OTP. He's an actual like Eve.
Exactly. He just doesn't play anything else except like in Aeons maybe.
Yes, but his Eve is one of the cleanest Eves I've ever seen. So far, so I can expect like an Eve ban.
I mean that is the only Evelyn you've ever seen. لكن ما حنك no hate from here. المهم.
Come on, ما سوداني. I know هو بيلاقي أي حاجة.
The salt يا مان the salt. يلا لكن it's like I said it just depends هنا لأنه عصام is a very cringe player فاهمني يعني he's so cringe.
He actually is.
And Simo is also cringe when he's not playing Evelyn. So this is just about who's more cringe. لكن يلا عصام has 6 years of cringe experience.
Is Simo?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so this is by far gonna be one of the most interesting matches. لأنه Simo is so cringe وعصام cringe, but he's toxic.
Oh, right, like that.
So this is definitely gonna be an interesting match. So إذا تبلى يا مان حيجي معانا في البنش. You know what I'm saying? The bench of
we just got some news that Simo is asleep. صح ولا دينجر وينه؟ صح يا اخوك ده يا حبيبنا.
انا بجد actually صح like رست اللي دينجر نحن دايرين نشوف عصام ده
طيب يا جماعه let me give you the update. So basically Danger is in Sudan و Simo is in Egypt. فقال الزول ده he's probably sleeping. غايته انا I didn't want to disqualify him so we moved up the games بعد الجيم ده which is because like our initial
يا حبيبنا take the free winner خارج.
لا 12:45.
اوه والله يا عصام اوكي والله respect
ما انا I want to shit on him انا جيت عشان اطارس
big talk
انا
والله لا تخسر اي اديك كف وتطلع من
اقسم انا والله انت عارف يا مو انا كنت داير اقول شيء كنت داير اقول له يا مان respect وبتاع لكن قلت والله ما كان فتح ذاته قلت له وحياة ديني تخسر
يا حبيبي الناس قاعده تتونس في الكاس
لا ما هو عين
Okay, we have the bans that just came through. We have the bans. I don't know who banned who. Like we have 8 bans. Omar bans are Darius, Fiora Z, and Yasuo. And
وعاكف bans Vi, Set, Gavin, and Mordekaiser. Okay. Clean picks.
But like most of I think the casting should be a little bit entertaining. يعني like it shouldn't be that formal فالناس
ما خلاص ما حرك لك ما تقعد تحكي لي قصة حياتك وابوك مشى الدكان وما عارف شنو في شنو يا حين
ولد ما تخلينا سيما عشان ما اقول لك
سيما نايم يا حين تجيو
يا جماعة دقيقة before we get into this game حصل شنو في جيمكم يا جماعة you gotta let the people know.
الله يا مان انا حيت تشوك اب
كده وريت علقتها ولا the pressure got to you ولا حصل شنو يا معتز؟
يا مان ديبريشن وعلقته انا ما عجزت
كله
خلاص.
كله
depression.
يعني
حاول ادخل ديبرشن
ما
شنو
شغاله يا
حسي؟
مان، الركب بقت ما شغاله. معتز ده ما باقي له جمعتين يا نجس خلاص.
لا لا
انا
انت
قلت لك ما
ما
الناس دي
اكشلي
وصف.
انت قاعد شنو انا والله خلاص بدات تطشش
يا صح صح صح.
لكن don't worry we got another spicy 1v1 يا مان جاي كان قريب في ايبكس يا ميدفيلد ثاني.
We have right now we have the Irelia
you.
pick by Akif and we have the Ilawi pick by Omar aka Hijlo. Now هنا ده from an Irelia's like player point of view
It's a win for Irelia.
it's a win for
I
Irelia.
I would say that as well.
لكن you can choke it so easily. You miss your E Ilawi lands hers, it is GG, well played. You cannot do anything after that. بعد ذاك خلاص تتركب بس healing
I'm not in the party.
testicles و the so
بعدين
It's
we
gonna
gotta
be-
we gotta know we gotta remember Ilawi if she hits her E she insta wins the trade for that one. If she hits her E طبعا Akif is gonna have to back off. He doesn't go for that trade because he doesn't win, especially if he goes on top of Ilawi. يعني that's literally just playing into her game plan. يدوس
Facts.
الار button and خلاص التنتكلز جات واقعة وانت حتيجي واقع من
بس
البراكتس.
خلاص زبط
شنو؟
يلا معك.
الامور بتجيط.
لكن يلا we also have to factor in the fact that إنه there is a huge gap between Akif and Hijlo. Hijlo has been playing the game for a lot less than Akif. So who knows? Who knows? Akif could very much outplay this, or he
Yep.
could get
If,
you
if,
know,
Akif,
to be
if Akif was on
honest,
Yasuo, I
Akif
would
is-
easily say it's Akif's win. Lakin, I don't know about his Irelia. We're gonna have to see it. Is he gonna prove his Irelia is as good as his Yasuo, or maybe good enough to beat Halo? We do know Irelia in that like really a lot of mobility with her Q. So it's gonna be easy to dodge the fuse with tentacles or higher daily. Lakin, is he gonna be able to dodge the key E ability of
Alright, we got the casters trolling reported.
As always.
This is definitely going to be an interesting match. I don't know about the Irelia حقت Akif, but Akif is a good player, but he's been known to choke.
يا حبيبي
Just
انت
like
مالك مع الجنى؟ قال له يا ده حبة انكورجزم يا مان احنا ما يبغى انكورج قبل ما بديت ومشيت عملت الجريف بتاعك ده اذا كان كلام معك.
والله يا معتز حسنتني عديل I talk so much good about you يا man. Okay, here comes the prediction of E.
انا اديك كلام يا اخي انتوا كانوا اسمه شو انا اذا كان مشيت اكلت اكيد.
يا اخي قفل
You,
the minute
you're the one that
just
asked for the game to be earlier يعني كان ممكن تمشي ذاك على راحتك وتجي. لكن
alright
the Great
we do
Iron.
have the first engages in by Hijlo landing the Q.
Hey, we got the Irelia. Okay, Tia Belid.
Oh, walking with the W poke.
Yeah, very.
Light.
I mean Akif is about to hit his power spike which is his 4th stack on his passive which means he should be able to shred
He's
this
playing the
Irelia
minion
now.
game. I see.
And he misses the AEG.
Why
well
he
played.
misses the E? But why did he step back? He should have went for it. He knows that
Taylor
Elon is
missed
on
the
cooldown.
Okay,
Well,
so
4 stacks are really wins, right?
I believe this is just going to be a clown fiesta, but he is the bigger clown. That's the real question. We shall
actually,
find out.
Facts.
right?
Okay.
We're
Okay,
pushing
just
into Akif's tower
Look at the
now.
items real quick. I think actually both people went for Guardian's Hammer and the Guardian's Horn, which is weird. I really expected the Irelia to go for the Guardian's Hammer or allow it to get the Guardian's Horn.
It just
Second,
gives a lot of
that's weird.
sustain. People wanna take this 1v1 very seriously. So
I mean, I believe Akif should be looking for an engage here before the level 6.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
as he
he
just missed
missed.
that E.
Should be a
He should
champion.
go. Go.
Okay.
He does get his first E. Is he gonna
لا
miss it?
حول
He's
ولا
gonna
قوة
miss
إلا
it.
بالله العلي العظيم لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
زي ما
اللهم
قلنا
صل وسلم.
encouragement والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
I'm literally expanding my eyes يا جماعة لأنه he has the 4 stacks and Higlo is level 5. He has no E and he has level 6 now. That's
Okay.
So
Never mind.
He's running low
Oh,
on mana.
whoa.
Meanwhile-
Six, six, يا جماعة.
oh, what is it? Okay,
Develop.
can we get this caster out of this?
Okay, he does hit his first E. That's gonna be a lot of damage coming out. I
Okay,
really
so he
slowly.
left Akif out of experience.
Actually, both players are running low on mana, while
Really
still
low.
being at full HP. So
I don't think they can trade anymore at this point. They need
Yeah.
to
it's just
wait
gonna
for
be
a bit.
auto attacks. I
Like,
really is
really wins
really low on mana. I don't think it's a good idea to engage at all right now. Maybe he's gonna
I
have to
think they
wait.
should just CS for a bit and
Oh
Play
shit!
the- play the waiting game.
Alright. We have Akif right now. He was trying to look for the engage. He's trying to look for the all-in. Hakim.
without any mana.
And Hijlo
Yes.
misses the E again. However, Akif has no mana for anything right now. And he is still queuing. He is still using more mana for no reason.
Looks like Akif might actually think about this. I mean, he's like 5 CS ahead. Does he want to go for the CS game? I don't think so. Like, at the same time, I don't think Ilawi can do anything about it. Yani, he can't chase an Irelia initially. The wave is pushing to him right now.
Quick cues right there.
I think the
I
only
think
problem
Akif-
here is that Akif is just using his W without like intaking any damage.
Yeah,
And
he's
it's
just
just
using it for the
his
minions.
W is the one ability that uses most of his mana. So him just spamming it on the minions and on him with no damage being dealt to him, or him dealing damage to the Ilawi is kind of like what's putting him behind right now and stopping him from like going all in on
For
this
some
Ilawi.
reason, I feel like Akif is feeling a little bit scared. Like right
Maybe.
now, this should have 100% been a trade. Because auto attacks wise, Irelia wins with 4 stacks. Higlu just missed his E. That was 100% really
And
good
he's still very
opportunity.
low on mana. So he could have
Yeah.
just went for the trade. Kept it
Yeah.
up.
It does
But
walk
we
up
do
to the
have
heel.
Hijlu with the low mana as well. So Akif right now has the mana advantage. He could look for an all-in winner, and he could potentially win it. Again, he also just needs to learn his abilities, and he needs to make sure he dodges Hijlu's abilities. However, I think if this goes over for like a CS kind of like game, I think I really should win this just because of our Q advantage.
The guaranteed
Yep.
the
Really
CS.
easy arm on, and he's already
Yeah.
having the
Oh, the
advantage right
second
now,
round.
like almost 10 CS ahead.
He's already halfway through, so he just needs to do what he did one more time and
Oh, he should just auto here.
yeah.
Nice
Okay,
dodge.
nice dodge.
Okay. I think he should just go for the CS, to be honest. He doesn't need to risk it. It is so free for him right now.
Yeah, but that's a pussy-o move. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
fam?
listen, let me tell you something.
It's in the rule
That's
book,
what it takes
you
to
know?
win. Then that's what it takes to win.
So much, just you know what I'm talking about. Listen, bro. You got
Come
the
on.
Chazon now. You know what I'm talking about.
It is what it is, bro.
Type, let's let me just, because this is really getting boring and both parties are really scared. Let me look at the chat. Hi, Jama. Who do you think is gonna win? What do you think should be happening? Manga, تعال ادينا شوية from your knowledge. Manga, أنا حرقاك يوم يا مان ها؟ عامل حسابك.
Hello, and we are back once a mother.
You are back شنو يا احنا؟ You are back. احنا قاعدين بنجيب انت هنا ولا إيه؟
أنت قاعد وين يا
قابلنا
مانجا؟
we.
قاعد هنا في العين؟
Anyway, this is like I said, it's looking like it's going to be a CS.
Yeah.
Akif is at 65 CS. Hijlu is sitting at 50 CS right now. So the advantage is over to Akif. Hijlu can no chance 1v1 him here right now. He cannot one-shot him at all. He doesn't have the mana for it. He doesn't have
He
the
doesn't
damage
have the
for it.
damage for it and he can't chase.
Yeah, so
Initially, yeah, he
Akif,
do-
all Akif needs to do is just not fight.
This to be a CS.
I mean, maybe it's actually really smart from Akif. Maybe he doesn't want to risk the outplay potential. He knows
think-
Ilawi
I-
can't chase him, so maybe he's
He-
playing this CS game.
He already tried, I think, to like try and go all in. He misses E twice, and I think I was like, you know what? Let me just
Yeah.
not try again and just go for this CS, which is kind of like the smart thing to do.
Smart play.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a safer play,
with
to be honest.
30 more CS, I think at this point he really should be going for the 100 CS. If it does get to like 80, 90 CS, يا جماعة, run it down mid. أنا حاول زول الليلة.
We already got Mosif grieving Akif by checking his experience.
Greeting Casper is left and
آه،
right.
شايف level 11 level 12. يعني أنا شايف الوين ده ما ظاهر.
ما انت عارف لك طبعا انا دي قاعده في الماوس صباعي سمين طب تجي على هنا وانا بتفرج في النص
يشكي ويحكي لنا قصة حياته والسلام عليكم.
معلش لكن عادي Hijlu right now has the mana advantage.
He missed his
Oh.
E. Okay, I think that was kind of you know, it was a clean attempt by Hijlo.
Hijlu needs to be looking for the all-in right now. He has no time. After this wave, he does lose the next one. Okay, and he
Does
misses
miss
the
another
E again.
Okay, I mean he like Hijlo is fairly new, but I see what he did there. You know, he tried to WL minion as soon as it died. You know, E right away. But you know, that was a good attempt. by
Yeah.
him.
Here comes the
So
tower
like
shot.
Lee Sin Q's might
Looks like Higlo is
Yeah.
getting impatient a little bit, yeah man. I think he does keep pushing the wave, so like it's really
Okay, the
Yeah.
heal. Okay.
Akif is
believe
sitting
Akif is
at
gonna win
85 CS right now,
CS.
and Hizdo
Yeah.
is at 65 CS.
Okay,
So-
I
Very
think
close.
this might be a favor to Akif if Hijlo doesn't, kill him.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe
Problem
he
is
can't
the
unless
wave. I mean, Akif
he
is
wins it down.
like he's
Akif
really
wins then.
manipulating the game. He knows Ilau is just gonna keep tentacles on the
He
minion.
missed
Oh,
his
but
Okay,
he
E.
also
and they go for the
Hey,
ult. He misses the E again, but
Does
he
he
still
does
wins
hit the hook?
regardless with the flash ultra ignite.
Oh,
Oh, the
Oh.
heal from Hitchlo.
Okay. Where was this from the
I
beginning?
think this is decided in Akif's favor, and GG,
yeah.
well played.
7 more CS. I misclicked my ultimate. Like, alhamdulillah, I stopped.
He just
I
needs
thought
to
the
like
game was
just
over.
clear this
Missed,
wave.
like, that's questionable.
The problem is this wave is not even going to get him the full 100 CS.
This might
So
be a
he
kill
does
here,
need to
though.
kill him.
This
Here.
might be a kill.
GG.
Okay,
Okay,
and
Akif.
Akif gets the
And
kill.
Akif
He's
GG,
playing the
well
mental
the CS
game,
and the kill.
getting all the way to 100 CS. تعال يا عاكف، تعال هنا.
تعال هنا شنو يا حبيبي؟
إن شاء الله ما مرق.
Got
ما
some
قاعد
down.
اهون.
لا ما عمل disconnect.
GG, well played by
GG,
Akif.
GG.
That was that was something.
This
really.
was Akif. Akif played it very smart. He knew that he outskills the Ilawi by levels. He knew that he will outfarm her just because it's just an Aurelia matchup. So you're never going to miss CS. So he just waited until the 100 CS mark. He knew that he got the game in the bag, and he was like, you know what? Let me just style it out for them
Let me
and
just
get
style
them
it
a kill
out.
too. And that's exactly what he did.
He knows it was gonna be a little bit cringe winning by 100 CS, but then he did it for the fans. He was like, you know what? I
He
can kill
got the
him.
kill and got the 100 CS. So
And got the
that's
CS.
something.
And looks like Akif Yaman wants to move up 2 brackets Yaman ahead. Zolda he's big brain. انت ما فاهم.
Yeah.
Look at this, look at this.
So as of
Played.
right now, Akif did just promote the round 4 best of 3s. And we should be looking at a match between
Dazai,
bum, 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 bum. Yes. So Isam or Sim will be playing against Akif in the best of 3s. Whoever wins.
Wait, so خلاص أنا I wait. Did we not? Can we not?
No. Right now we have the game of Sim with Omar and Akif. We have Dazai and Jacquiz, aka Samchovis and Jacquiz, aka Asimowal
we
and
got the
Jacquiz, aka
point.
Asimowal Matar and Jacquiz, aka Jim Rat, aka Jim Bro.
It's 12:45 هسي و still no answer from Simo, so I'm guessing this is gonna be a disqualification. يلا يجيب الشيت توك ده. Oh shit.
Hey, Anna,
Easy.
we're holding on to that.
Holding Shino line, I was so ready, yeah, man. I was so chilling. I was chilling, yeah.
Like,
man, I was
hold on.
chilling.
Let me ask you. Write this and now on stream. Let's say Zodda لعب Eve and you played Riven. Who would win?
والله I win.
أول
شيء
شيء ما
بحليفة ده.
في حاجة
hold on.
يمكن
كده الناس
Bro,
It's
It's Evelyn.
It's Takim.
Uh-huh.
Midfield. What are your thoughts on this?
It's a 1v1 and let me explain something to you. You have to think about this before asking anyone else. Then you also have knowledge of the game. Does Evelyn have enough damage?
Yeah.
ولا enough sustain to win against Riven early game?
Yeah,
He
not
does
early game.
have sustain,
No.
but not damage.
He doesn't have
Yeah,
damage
no,
early.
you're-
He
neither,
can-
neither,
wait
neither,
for his level 6.
You gotta
He-
relax.
he-
You gotta hear
neither.
their thoughts.
neither, literally nothing. لأنه by the time Azolda, let's say he gets his charm, and I get out of it because Riven has like 4 dashes, please, and then he's walking up to في النهاية he has to walk up to me, right, to press his E. Once he presses his E, I press my dash, my E, and I negate all of his damage, and then he's stunned, and I get my entire combo off. He didn't deal 0 damage, and I just dealt my entire combo off while he's stunned and knocked up in the air. How does he win that matchup? It's impossible.
أحيانا ما تحتاج
genuinely.
قصة حياتك. حتى right now we have the match of Samchovis and Jacquiz coming up.
What are we thinking on the Sam Chovi's pick? I hope he reps that echo. That echo duo.
No, I don't think he should grief it.
Echo,
I think if Yasuo is open, he just goes Yasuo and just proves to us why he should be a Yasuo main.
He's
Obviously,
an echo main though.
Okay,
he's
but
not
like
a
in
Yasuo.
Echo, I mean, really, I don't know. The champion is kind of trash. Not gonna lie. So
Okay, Smani, this is a line you should not cross, huh?
I mean,
Yeah,
he is
you're-
trash right now. That's what I'm saying. Like in like regardless. Like
But to be
champion-wise,
honest,
he's-
Echo without items in 1v1 is a little bit difficult, to go about it. The whole point of Echo is just, that flashy one shot, kind of thing and just get out.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? You just never know. So I guess we're just gonna wait and see until we get into the, and he could just be banned too. Jacquees could just ban the Echo, knowing Sam Jovis does
Yeah,
play Echo.
like you know, Echo getting banned.
Alright, طيب يا جماعة, before we go
Hmm.
ahead into this next
I don't
game,
know
we're
what you
gonna
mean.
have to say goodbye to your guest casters, Mr. Midfield and Mr. Matez. Thank you both
الليلة
for your game today.
ترضاكم
Oh,
Thank you
hey,
for
hey.
thank you for having me, like I say.
ف-
كوفيد ميل هو يا حبوب والله انا
والله يا شايف يا فرضهم. This is coming from higher up, yeah man. We don't talk about those, yeah. We don't argue about these type decisions. So كده يعني بيخرج الناس طوالي. طيب, we do have Samo online with Jacquees. Jacquees looks like قاعد يتجرس. قلبوها ونسة بالجد. طيب يا جماعة, الناس اللي قاعدة في الشات, عندنا 16 people viewing. ده شنو ده? We have less than yesterday, the day before. يا جماعة, what do you think?
Hey, and I am back. ده هوني ناس البيت لكن ما احنك. We are back now.
Man, what do you think expectations for this game? قلت لي سامو
Sam
خلاص.
Jovis, man. Sam Jovis. Listen, my hands are down for Sam Jovis. It's always going to be Sam Jovis, my guy.
Anchovies for the win. Spam
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Anchovies for the win. وري. طيب, are we
I
gonna
just-
see? أنا داير الدروت to pick. It got banned last time. لكن this time I hope it doesn't. I wanna see the Drut pick, yeah man. I wanna see that action. I don't think he win. I mean, we've seen him on a Kali.
Listen, I just want him to pick whatever he thinks is going to make him win. That's all that matters. As for the rest of the tournament, we do have Flex's game coming up, which I cannot wait for. As of right now, I believe Simo does have about 10 minutes to show up. Otherwise, he will be disqualified, and he just
Simo?
instantly loses. Yes, Simo.
I mean,
they
I
did-
think he's already disqualified. I'm not sure. Like, it's past 12:45.
No. They gave him 15 minutes until 12
15
o'clock.
Okay, I hope
Oh.
he does come, Yaki, because I was actually waiting.
Yeah.
Cancelled all my plans today. Just
I mean,
kidding.
if he's sleeping, I don't think he is going to wake up just for a one.
دي المشكلة هنا. ما هو Danger told me he's sleeping, so I don't think he's gonna wake up.
Yeah,
أنا
but
أصلاً
who
ما
knows?
طريقة زول ذاته يصحيه.
Who knows?
His phone is not picking up, so.
They have
I
about
hope so.
Alright, they have about 10 minutes. If he makes it in the 10 minutes, then we are gonna get to see that Islam versus Simo. If we don't, then I'm just gonna assume that Islam won. Well, he did win, but in my heart, he actually 1v1 down one. So it's all good. We take those.
أصلاً أنا أوريك من if Sima does end up coming, أنا حالة مورديكايزر باختصار كده. والله جد يا I don't care what he picks. I'm playing Mordecai. Easy game, easy win. I hope nobody bans my Mordekaiser for the next upcoming,
Yeah.
The question is, do I actually get to play Riven in this tournament? معقولة? Is that possible? I mean, maybe. If they're big brain, yeah, man, they'd let me pick Riven and then maybe counter pick with a Renekton maybe. Or, I don't know, tank Malphite, I guess.
Yeah. I guess. As for the brackets wise, there are about 3 rounds left after today's round finishes. We have round 4, the semi-finals, and the finals. Now, assuming this is how my prediction will be, obviously Assam makes it over. Assam versus Akif, then we have Sam Chovis versus Black Badger. That would be like my prediction. I would say Sam Chovis wins, Assam wins, then we have Assam versus Sam Chovis, and then we have a Mu'addib versus Flexen in the semi-finals.
Ooh, who do you think is gonna win these games?
Now, Assam Sam Chovis, that is a very nice game. Obviously you are in the call, so I'm still gonna talk shit anyways.
Yeah, you can still talk shit عادي.
I don't know, like I said, your picks are very trash, right? They're very cringe. I'm not saying trash as in they're bad picks, like they're very cringe picks.
Yeah.
Now we all know that Sam Chovis is a really good player, in my opinion at least. لكن يعني his mental كده kind of goes boom as soon as he sees a matchup. فاهمني? So like if he sees you going مثلا like an Anivia into his action or something, he's gonna be tilted before the game even starts, and I believe that will be the reason why he will fall down in the semi-finals. Lakin he does have a best of 3, so he could come back. I believe it's gonna be like a 1-1 in the first 2 rounds, and then Isam is just going to pick up the win on the third round. As for Flixen and Muad'Dib, no, like I said,
This is
Muad'Dib is
even
like-
harder to predict, wallahi, to be honest.
it is exactly like in Yalla. Out of like the picks wise, Muad'Dib is like he's very, you know, he knows what he's doing when it comes to like, you know, these top lane champions. Top lane
Yeah,
champions
because
are
he's a
known;
top
they
lane.
are the best champions in 1v1s. So unless Flixen goes for like a very odd ADC pick that might counter Muad'Dib, I think if they just both go like cringe picks, I believe Muad'Dib is going to win, mainly because he has
He knows
played
the
the role
matchups.
longer and he knows the
Yeah.
matchups better.
Exactly.
Like I said, anything could happen. Mistakes could be made, and then people can just f it up. Now, I believe the finals is going to be Assam or Flixen. That will be funny as hell. Like, I really want Assam to lose.
What?
Um,
What?
I really want you to lose in the semifinals. Not right now, but like in the semifinals, I want to see the Flixen versus Samchovis. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
That has always been what I wanted to see since the tournament began, even if I was still playing.
ممكن عادي
Um,
انا نفسي اعمل لك انفايت خليهم يلعبوا الاثنين يا مان يستمتع.
No, like it is different كده when
لكن
Sam
انت عارف
plays on
the thing
line,
is
فاهمني؟
انا I wish I would get to the finals. I wish I would get to play against Flex. لانه I did lose to him was it last year or the year before ما متذكر. Yeah, last year we didn't play. We didn't have a 1v1. Did I? I'm not sure. لكن غايته I lost to him by 100 CS وحرقاني لحد ياسين not gonna lie.
Dude, Samchovis?
Flexen. This
No,
nigga
Flexen.
picked Swain يا man. He was farming 100 CS. المهم الزول ده قلط الويف زي 4 مرات.
Yeah. I believe we are gonna skip the Samchovis game for now, as Samchovis ماشي يجيب كهرباء. So we are going to go to the Flexen versus Mitro matchup.
Oh
Now-
my god.
Right
Nice.
now we have Mitro, epic player, level 228. Dra. And then we
Yeah.
have Flexen, Plat 2 peaker, jungle main, top lane main, ADC main. He's just known for it all. The captain of AIS. Dude, this is going to be a great match. Now, if Flexen loses, I believe he will not show his face ever again in any of these servers.
انا شايف نعمل لنا سيرجي ونطرده لانه this is you know لكن like I said if Flexen wins it's going to be really nice. I wish I could play against Flexen in the finals.
Yalla,
And
like,
it's
let
gonna
me
be
tell you
really,
something.
really
I
huge
know
for
that.
us to play against each other in the finals being AIS members. يعني it means one of us at least is going to bring it home. But that is
Yeah.
just internal competition. لكن for now يا man if you noticed Metro is actually level 200 something. فالزول ده انا هسي مقتنع يا دوب انه الزول ده he has been playing for a while لكن he just doesn't play rank. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
I don't think the rank matters. Lano, we will see Flexen.
rank
He,
doesn't matter.
he might be plat 3, peak plat 2. Like, we all know he's actually a silver
rank
one
doesn't
player.
matter يعني انت خسرت اللي
So- Definitely. المهم, the bands did come through. We do have a Renekton, Yasuo, Akali, Tryndamere bands by Flexen. And we do have a Gwen, Aatrox, Ilawi, and Jax bands by Mitro.
What are the bands
Um,
again?
We have, like I just said, we have the Renekton, Yasuo, Akali, and Tryndamere bands by Flexen. We have the Gwen, Aatrox, Ilawi, and Jax bands by Mitro.
Okay, nice. He did ban the Aatrox. Flexen,
sir.
I guess he's favoring Aatrox in every 1v1, I guess. So we're gonna have to see.
Yeah.
Is Renekton banned?
Renekton
Or-
is banned, yes.
The white?
Renekton Yasuo Akali شيء. يا حبيبي نحن نقول لك كم مرة تطرش؟ يا
No,
damn.
it's because this guy just picked Renekton, so I'm kind of confused.
Oh, Renekton is banned, so I don't know why he would pick Renekton there.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna. Yeah, he made a mistake.
الله
And
قصدي. ايش القريب ده؟
شكله قال يمكن يمشوا علي. ثاني Okay.
I'm not trying it يا مان، لكن ما حد قبض. Okay, alright. Now
Yeah.
as for these picks,
He still picks Renekton. What?
يا جماعة ناس البولي ده وده كمان عامل لنا لوك لاتروكس أنا ما فاهم.
Maybe
يا
maybe
جماعة
they thought, maybe
I
they
think
said
they
no
know.
ban.
Okay. I think they have an internal agreement
Internal.
that they are going to play Aatrox versus Renekton. Now I don't know why the casters would not know.
Wait,
About
what
this.
do you mean? I just heard they're playing Renekton versus Trundle.
والله ما انا ما عارف اكيد ما عمل لوكينج بس دخلنا لانه خلاص انا زهقت. I don't know what these guys are doing. We're having no updates.
انا حاسس انه they made an internal agreement وفليكسن هيدوسه and he's gonna pick him.
قال لها امشي دايركت عشان يجي بيلو بترمز.
That's gonna be really
I
funny.
don't think he's that much of a
This is rigged يا جماعة.
Like we do have the picks coming through. We do have the Renekton pick versus the Aatrox pick. Now Renekton does go with the press the attack, flash ignite. Aatrox does go for the Conqueror flash ignite. So you already know that Flexen is looking for that sustain. He's not looking for that early engage. He is just looking to sustain and then just out trade, which is the smart play of this. And this is like that is the smart way to go for.
I mean,
like,
maybe in such matchups, like in certain 1v1s, or maybe most of 1v1s, I would prefer press the attack just because you know it's a 1v1. However, when it's like Renekton and Aatrox, two fighter classes, maybe it's better to get Conqueror because you will proc Conqueror really early, while the other opponent will still be above 50% HP.
Now let me just put it out there that
We'll
Mitro right now has a 64% win rate with Renekton.
Ooh.
Out of 11 games played. Flexen has a 33% win rate out of 6 games.
لا حول ولا
And
قوة
we all
إلا
know
بالله.
who the real griefer is here. فاهمني؟ Like
لا
this-
المشكلة إيه
this-
وكمان ده بيلعب لنا Aatrox jungle يا جماعة, so he doesn't even play Aatrox top.
يعني دي حتكون مشكلة كبيرة والله. لا لا I'm rooting for Mitro deep down. Again obviously ما عندك Flexen and that. Come on. So yeah, we're just gonna see. We're gonna see. Therefore it's it. طيب فيزر شغال بتوستر so اللودن سكرين ماخده شويه longer than it should but we should be in the game soon. Yes sir, we are in right now. We do have the Aatrox versus the Renekton. I believe this is going to be a game that's not going to wait until level 6. This is going to be the kind of matchup that you're just going to kind of end it very early on.
والله يا أخي, I just hope Metro doesn't disrespect the Aatrox damage early on, especially if he gets hit by 1Q that spells combo. So
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
But the same way goes around for Renekton, because Renekton we all know very high damage. He does get for really good items. Goes for the Guardian Hammer, 3 pots, and a cloth armor. So we're gonna see. Already invading the bush, getting control, getting the vision. نشوف فليكسن ده قاعد وين وبيحلم وين.
مترو حسي قصدي فليكسن حسي بيكون ماشي يسجل ولا يشوف لي شغله يلا حد من الشغل ده يجي.
هذا جخاشي طبعا.
Okay, Flickson has just showed up to the lane.
Fun fact يا جماعة, there's actually a backstory to these two champions. Renekton hates Aatrox, Aatrox hates Renekton, and okay, going already misses the W.
Okay.
Really nice trade coming in. Gets hit by the first Q, second Q. Oh, already dealing no damage at all, especially with the sweet spot. That's really weird. Texan Lakin did go for the Guardian's spawn, so I guess he's missing a little bit of damage here.
انت طعنه
لكن both these champions has really good built-in sustain, and they have sustaining items, so this is actually interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. This is gonna be an interesting game. I just.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Loki. I want Flickson to lose just for the Tarasa.
I know, right? For the band. Ooh, okay. Really good trade. Proccing the press the attack. Flexen really still BMing. Okay.
I think if Flickson doesn't actually take this serious, he might lose this 1v1.
Yeah, he needs to back it up a little bit. He needs
Renekton can surprise you very easily. Like he is a very strong champion, especially like in early skirmishes. And he dodges the last
really,
and the W.
See, this
he
is
goes
what I
back
mean.
in for the auto.
This guy, he has insane trades. He knows the champion. He knows his matchups. He's literally dodging every Q, and he's literally going for small trades. Now, this HP advantage is slowly gonna get smaller. He's gonna go in. That's the level 6 advantage.
Okay,
he does
with Ignite, he takes the flash out.
Now
Flexen
he's still
with the
level
flash.
5. Is he gonna let him get level 6? He does get the 6. Ooh, this is actually looking really scary for Flexen.
It is. Like and also the Aatrox ulti can turn this around, so who knows? I do believe like Renekton wins this like as a like from a 1v1 point of view.
Yeah.
Like a good Renekton versus a good Aatrox, I think Renekton would win this matchup, especially the way it is right now. Like
I mean,
he
I guess
knows.
the thing is, when it comes to all in, Aatrox only has 3 Qs and he has no cooldowns early game, especially with these items. However, Renekton's auto attacks hurt more than Aatrox, so
Yeah.
Aatrox is really heavy reliant on his abilities. So being this low HP, he is regaining some HP right now, but he is down a flash.
So I don't know. I mean, Aatrox does have the healing and he does have the sustain.
Almost
Like
back full
right
HP now,
now,
like nothing happened.
he did take the flash out and
Yeah.
did trade it for his ignite.
But we do know
Renekton,
the
you can
ignite
see
is
that
gonna come up.
Renekton is just looking for the just like slow trades, very simple trades, and him not losing anything out of it. So
But if we
he's
do look at the
abusing the
CS
cooldowns.
actually, Flexen is already setting himself up in a really good position. If this is gonna look like he can't actually kill him, he might win by default. 100 CS, already
Yes.
double the CS here, 10 CS up, and
Yeah.
but the wave is pushing back. So okay, Flexen goes in. He does miss 2 Qs. Okay, Renekton can go for the EQ. He decides not to. Okay, he does go for it. Baits out the EW. Goes back again. Ooh,
Okay,
he does
Metro
pop the
with the
ultimate.
ulti.
Is he gonna fight this? Flexen knows he can't win this. He's gonna have to just walk back. Does burn the ultimate. Uh, really, really good by Metro. Also well played by Flexen, knowing that he cannot win that 1v1. So he's gonna have to wait it out. Oh, the CS is back equal again. But the wave is under Flexen's tower. Ah, chat, what do you feel? What are we feeling, ya jama? Jacquees is out here saying Flexen does negative 10 damage. One guy is calling it, he's saying Flexen is gonna lose. If Flexen loses this, the new upset is gonna be Metro be booming. ولا شنو يا جماعة؟
يا زول
في الشات القى لك
I
Metro be
don't,
booming.
I don't think he's going to be going for any like trades right now. He should. The smarter play would just to be for him to go for the CS, to be honest, because there's no way in
Yeah.
hell that Aatrox doesn't win the 1v1 unless
Yep.
Mitro just kind of like W's a minion mid fight with no ulti, no ignite, which I believe is very hard to do, especially
I mean,
as
like I said, if you actually think about it, Flexen does have the range advantage with his speed, but he needs to land these abilities. And Metro knows this, so every time Flexen Qs, he goes in instead of going back. That's really smart.
Yeah.
Again, we're gonna see how it's gonna go. If Flexen can actually keep hitting those Qs, get him low enough, maybe he can go for an all-in or find something.
Oh, we're about to see.
All right. We have 17 seconds on Aatrox's, Renekton's ultimate. I don't know if Flexen's flash is back up. Is it back up? Yeah. Okay,
That
here
should
we
be
have a 1v1.
possible.
Flexen
They
is
are looking
popping back
fully
the ult.
engaged. Okay, and Mitchell just
That's
disengages, knowing that he now has the advantage of him not having an ulti.
Why would he do
and
that,
he has
though?
the ulti and just flashes.
Okay, that's
in
a flash for
instantly.
flash. Is he gonna keep chasing? Flexen does walk back. They're gonna shake hands on it. I don't know why Mitchell went back there. He was full HP and Flexen was already ignited and really, really low. That's really weird. Okay, he's gonna go for a trade here. Okay, CS advantage for Flexen again. Very, very small though.
Yeah, they're not that far away. Flexen does have to be looking to like focus on his CS even more
Yeah.
than.
I think Metro's plan should be now to not push. But it's too late now. I guess he should be crashing this wave and maybe resetting the wave to his advantage. We're
I
gonna
mean,
see
he
what he's gonna
could
be
he
doing.
could be looking for an
dive.
engage under his tower. He knows that Flexen doesn't have flash. He knows that Flexen doesn't have his ignite up, his ulti up. So he could look for just like an in and out, like engages, trades, and then on the second one he could just one shot and with his ignite up.
Yeah.
So we don't know how he is going to play this. Or he could just like go for the safe like option, and just go for the CS. Try to match Flexen on his CS. He knows that Flexen will never be able to engage past the midpoint without his flash and without his ulti.
I mean, if that's his plan, then maybe he should be walking up, denying Flexen the CS. See, this is what he's gonna do every time Flexen is gonna Q. He's just gonna go in. Is he gonna zone him out from this cannon? Okay, he does get the cannon. Around 20 CS lead for Flexen. His heal is back up. But Jamal, this is a very, very nerve-wracking match.
I think Flexen should just not risk it and just go for this. Yes, he already has the advantage.
Yeah.
All he needs to do is just not fight.
Okay, that's a W.
Okay, Flexen
Flexen
with the
walking up,
BM.
just reflecting the damage.
Flexen with
He's
the
gonna ult.
ulti, trying to engage. Metro, I don't know why Metro is running. He wins this.
He wins this. Okay, that's really, really weird. I guess Flexen is just going for the.
Okay, Metro with
Okay.
the engage, and he.
Oh, that's the
W's
W. That's the ignite. That's the ultimate.
Auto.
One more auto. Is he gonna tick out? Oh
He
my!
does catch the heal and does
God.
not die.
He does not die. Metro, really, really working Flexen here. He is back. Oh, is he gonna go for the dive? Oh, that's
He
really
is gonna
huge.
go for the dive. Like
That's
he,
really
he
bad.
does.
That's really bad. That's really bad. Now they're gonna go back to the sustain.
He could look for another engage here. He knows that Flexen still has his flashed out.
Yeah, looks like he's not gonna risk it. Like I said, like they're both playing it really, really safe. They don't want to risk everything or anything at all because this is the best of one. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you just gotta risk it for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. The biscuit, the digestive, you know what I mean?
Biscoff.
Yo, biscuit that.
يصير لو فليكس كان عنده Biscoff يا مان.
Okay,
Flexen is
Metro
inting.
with the W. Flexen is intent. Like Metro doesn't know that he's intent, so he's just scared.
Yeah, I think the way Flexen is playing is showing that, oh, I can win this fight, and Metro is actually falling for that. You know,
Yeah, yeah. I believe
when
that's
he
just a
actually
lack of
does
experience in games.
lack of experience. Yeah, I guess Flexen is really flexing his BMs already 80 CS. That's a really huge gap now.
I like what you
20
did there.
CS. Metro is looking for. He
Metro should be
beating
looking
this.
for an engage right here. He's never going to win this.
Yeah, that's an
Um,
ultimate.
he
Ooh,
just
he's gonna burn the
flashes
flash. Is Flexen gonna push this? I think he should be pushing this. He doesn't want to stay here. Really, really weird gameplay from Metro here. I think he could have killed Flexen like 15 times by now. Wave is in really, really bad spot for Flexen. Ooh, he's getting hit by all these Qs. Flexen, the sustain is just too much.
Okay, Metro with
here
the
comes
ulti and the
here comes
ignite.
ultimate. Does he have E to follow up?
He
He
does
does
not
not
have the
have the E. Oh my god, and his E comes back up. Flexen is gonna back off. I think his heal is gonna be back up in like 10 seconds. Looks like this is actually gonna be a CS game. But they're really, really close. I mean, Metro can really manipulate the wave here and zone him out. Like, is he gonna go for it? Flexen still with the BM. Flexen can
I
play
don't
it
know.
safe and really, really just never miss a minion when the wave pushes back to him.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
all he needs to do. That's legit all he needs to do, and he just wins this.
And Metro is still missing CS for no reason. They're missing free CS. Look at him. Looks like he already gave up on the CS game and he's trying to kill Flexen.
Yeah.
Look at that sustain. That's Guardian's Horn is just not balanced. We just saw Flexen on like 150 HP and now he's back to like 1800 HP.
Yeah. I mean, the sustain from Guardians 1 plus the Aatrox passive autos and the base life steal that he has is just insane. All the trades that he took early in was.
I mean, both of them have great sustain. Look at Aatrox. I mean, Renekton's also back at full HP.
I believe if Flexen does catch most of this wave, he does just insta win.
He does
And
win,
he's
yeah.
ulting.
He's gonna ult for it. Gets most of them.
He just cannot miss a single one.
Classic Flexen pussy play. That's how he won against me.
98,
98. More minions.
90.
He
missed
does
the
this
CS.
one. He has to go. Metro, you have to go. Well, at least at this point, I think he knows he lost this game. Ooh, is he gonna go for it? Okay. Now he
He missed.
literally has no chance.
99 and 100. GG, well played, Flexen.
اوكي يلا رح نعلي ميد.
راح انا جاي دور سريع.
اضغط فلكسن ده. Easy. I just won flexing. Oh yeah, Mo. Oh shit, I'm alive. Matter.
All right.
GG يا
Flexen.
جماعة. That was a really, really intense game يا جماعة. And I don't know, like they could have killed each other like 15 or
I
20
don't I
times.
don't know. I
And
don't
I'm
know
not
if
dying.
Flexen was just trolling or he was just
Uh,
actually that bad that he just realized that he fucked up
no,
and now he just needs to
I
play
think
full CS.
Flexen fucked up way too much. He disrespected his opponent early game.
Yeah.
Lakin him knowing that farm is important, he literally just he did it by default. You farm by default.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
looks like when he realized, he can't 1v1 this guy, just go for the second win condition, which
Yeah.
is really smart. I mean, I gotta respect Flexen for that.
Yeah.
He knew that he can't win that anymore. So really good. But Metro really, really just the difference in experience. Uh, he didn't know how to manipulate the wave, how to win trades. He could have killed him like 20, 15 times. Hazina, بس لكن GG to all
Yes.
both players.
GG to Bokers. The fact
Flexen
that he
is
almost beat Flexen is good enough. He earned my
yeah,
respect already.
yeah,
So
that's actually true.
that is good. We right now have the next game coming up. That is Sam Chovies and Jacquees, my friend.
Ooh, okay, I see you. And by the way, now that Flexen moved up in the bracket, the best of threes, عندنا Spoozy fan, Mr. Midfield, Grassfield, وري ناس Apex is gonna play against Flexen. I hope
The
we
best
don't
of
see
three.
another 100 CS game. I don't think
Yes, sir.
Midfield is gonna, allow it.
I don't know what's gonna happen this time. I mean, in
And
tomorrow's game.
here,
But right now we do have um Sam Chovies coming in. He is playing against Jacquees. That is going to be a good game. Obviously, I believe that it's just going to be a stomp, but we shall see. A lot of
we
people
shall
have
see.
surprised me this
I
tournament.
mean, I know, like looking at Metro, yeah, man. I don't know, man. This guy was
Yeah.
bronze sword, and he
Okay,
almost
so
beat
the bans came
Dixon.
through from Jacquees, which are Yasuo, Zed, Fiora, and Soraka. Sam Chovies did go with the no bans, big balls,
Ooh, the
pick.
disrespect.
So who knows what's gonna happen here? Who knows? But I do like this though. I like the disrespect. It's always nice to see some sort of trash talking, even if you know you're going to beat your opponent. As long as that respect is there between you two, you can do a little bit of trash talking just to make it a little bit more interesting.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna leave because we do have a reset right now. Invite me again. Looks like Jacquees is also gonna go for the no bans. So no bans coming from Jacquees either. And
Okay. I think
okay,
he's just trying to earn his respect and tell him that listen, if you have balls, I got some too. Are they?
yeah, yeah,
So I like it.
we have. I like it. I like it. Both players are shaking hands on it. Have fun. Let's see what crazy picks are you gonna go for.
I don't know. I think this is nice. This leaving all these picks open is going to be really good. I like it.
Mhm.
Both players are
طيب.
able to pick whatever champions they're comfortable with. That way we do get a spicy 1v1. Um we do have the lock-in coming in from Samchovis, and we are just
Ooh.
waiting for
Alright,
Jacquees.
we're not gonna spoil it yet, guys. You're gonna have to wait and see it. Like in a very very ballsy move. I've seen Samu play this champion in 1v1s. A very great champion. Huge sustain. Probably one of the best sustains in the game. Samu
The lock-in
used
comes in from
little.
Jacquees. We shall find out who they are. Unfortunately, Sam wanted to grief and join my lobby on the side, so we don't know what Jacquees picked, but we will find out when we're in.
I mean, it's better that way.
في
الناس تنتظر اللودين screen and we're gonna
قفل
have
they
to
don't
see.
even see the loading screen. احنا بس تهبل وما they
ما
see the game
حنحكي.
لما تبدا.
خلاص بس انتظروا لحد الجيم. Oh shit.
Okay, we
طيب
do
يا
have the
جماعة.
pick coming in from Jacquees as Zed with Flash Exhaust versus a Vladimir with Ghost Ignite. Now, I think this is an easy win for Samchovis. He just counters Zed so hard.
Yeah,
And the
with
fact
the
that he
full.
also, the fact that Zed does not have Ignite, that means he will have no sort of anti healing for Vladimir, which means he can easily take trades for free and just sustain it back very easily without Zed being able to do anything about it.
Exactly.
However, outplays can happen. Outplays
Yep,
can
outplays
happen.
can happen. I mean, we want to see how good his set is. And the thing is,
Yes.
um, like you said, Vladimir P6 is gonna bully Zed, and he literally doesn't lose anything for it. He's
Yeah.
gonna have ARAM items.
If he plays the game right, if he plays the game right, he should be able to take trades for free, without ever having to like lose too much health, mainly because of his Q. Zed only has one combo and that is it. He is done.
Again,
The
I
Q-
really do hope. I mean, I really do hope Samu doesn't go for the 100 CS because that's gonna be really boring.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I mean, Zed might go for it. It would be the smart.
نسيت بتفلش ليه؟
opinion.
طيب أما grab me a drink يا جماعة.
Yeah, we have some nice sportsmanship. Both the players are wishing each other good luck. Samchovic is saying that he doesn't need it. So we like the trash talk around here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what is it? All right, we see that Zed did go for the Guardian's Hammer instead of the Dirk. Samchovic did go for the Finnish Codex. He does want that early ability haste and that cooldown reduction on his abilities. He did go for the Ruby Crystal for that extra health. So that would be a nice matchup for him. Okay, they both engage on each other. Zenpoint is winning the trade currently, but I believe Samchovic should be able to gain and sustain back. He does get exhausted. He has nothing now. Wow. Like I said, outplays can happen. Outplays can happen. Jacquees did manage to win that trade. But is it worth it in the long run? He did have to use the pot lane. I said the pot lane. He does have to use the pot. However, Samchovic can only use his Q and just sustain his health back.
Okay, we back. How's that looking so far? Okay, Samchovic
Get the
already
exhaust
down.
out from Zed. And Samchovic just healed back all of the health that he just lost, which is exactly what I was saying was going to happen.
But
They
I think
do
he
just have
does
to take
burn all
trades.
his pots, so a little bit of emotes. That using
I
his
guess.
W. Ooh, really nice Qs. Hits both Qs. That's really good. That's really good. I mean, he can still keep just going with the W.
Yeah, the thing is that he doesn't know is that Samchovic's Qs are right now at only 2 points, which means that he's not going to be healing as much as you think he is until late game. Maybe level 9 when his Q is maxed out. So he should be looking for those engages now rather than waiting for level 6 or for later levels. Well, who knows?
Okay, that's a lot of damage. Maybe he should go for
wastes
it.
the pool.
Oh,
Jacquees is not pressing his ulti. Hello?
What? Hello? That was a free. That's a free win. Did he not have ignite?
I mean, I don't think he realized that Samchovic does have Ghost and not Flash. And he doesn't have pool, so he has no way of escaping. But I guess he just didn't want to risk it.
I mean, maybe I guess he might outrun him with the Ghost. Maybe. But
he could just be looking for that 100% death on the death mark. He is just waiting to maybe poke him out.
Yeah.
Wait for his off to go low enough for him to just ulti and insta guarantee the kill.
But the thing is, you can't wait that long enough. Because look at him, he's gonna go back to full HP every single time.
Yeah, Okio is griefing us with the AFK markers, but okay.
How's the CS looking? I'm gonna oh, the CS is actually equal. Zed's still having one more pot advantage.
Yes, sir.
Samu actually did not go for the ARAM items this time. He is gonna go for the Codex. Maybe he's gonna go for the ability haste.
Yep. I mean, Samchovic is about to have his Q maxed out in the next level, which means that his healing is going to be insane.
Yeah, and more damage.
And more damage. So
actually, with ignite, and the electrocute, you don't expect the Vladimir damage. Everyone thinks Vladimir is a late game champion, but he can actually, I'm not gonna say one shot, but he can definitely kill Zed right now.
And he's looking for
really
those
nice
under the
spacing.
tower trades.
Yeah, really nice spacing.
Okay, he just took 2 tower shots for no reason. Some joke, man. That's fine.
Yeah.
That is very good for Zed, actually. It does save him a lot. He just needs to land his combo one time, and he should be able to chunk him enough for him to use his W. And he
He's
misses.
gonna
God
be
damn 47. God damn 47.
Tonita as a Z man, yeah, and this is paining you.
This is
I know how you
hurting my
feel,
eyes
yeah.
like in my hand.
This is how I felt when Chopsticks picked Driven against Flexen. يا أخي والله العظيم زي التزال لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. وجع عيون يا أخي في نص رمضان.
لا دي مشكلة والله يا جماعة انتوا الناس الكعبين دي انا انتوا في دعواتي بدعي لكم كل يوم انكم تتحسنوا يعني ونبقى احنا كوميونتي كده او ناس لعابة فهمتوا؟ لكن
انت
والله
لك
العظيم
okay.
okay Sancho is with the old in.
He's gonna go for it. He
Empire
does get
flashes
burn the
out.
flash. Looks like he's gonna take out. Is he dead? He's not dead. He is gonna die though. What is he doing? Oh, some Chowies is BMing. Oh, does he actually get out? Is he gonna die to the minions? Actually, no,
Okay,
he
he
doesn't.
goes and he doubles out and lives.
Oh my god, it's actually if Samu actually loses this and he's gonna regret this, but we'll see. I mean, Zed has no sustain. He might not regret this. Here comes another BM from Jackie's mid no sums. Okay, Sama is just having fun at this point. He knows he has a CS advantage. Nothing can go wrong. Zed has zero sustain, even with the Guardian's hammer.
I believe I'm sure he's just looking for that style play.
No? Okay, he's popping Ghost.
Guy button, he did pop the ghost and now he is ready.
Gonna take the heal. Smart play, smart play. Do you think Jackie's gave up at this point? Well, he's still looking for it. I think he's still looking for it.
I mean, I think he's like, you know, he has gained like a quarter of his health back. Samchovis definitely cannot one-shot him under tower, so if he just dodges his E, he should be okay. Which is exactly what he just did. Samchovis just used the
He's
pool.
gonna go for it. One more Q.
Samchovis is tanking the tower. He cannot get out from that point. All
Okay.
he has to do is just keep the wave from crashing, and Samchovis will not be able to get out unless he uses his pool, which gives Zed the advantage of landing both his Qs and one-shotting him. So we will see how this is gonna go. Samo is just about to throw the game.
Oh, he's throwing. He's actually getting tower damage. Yeah, the minions are just gonna keep killing him.
And he missed the
my.
Qs. Samchovis just took the W.
Oh
Holy
my.
shit, what is going on? And he
Oh
ultis.
my. Oh.
Jacquees takes the win. Jacquees takes the win.
No way.
No.
There's
Holy
actually
Samchovis
no
is actually
way.
a dog. No joke. A dog. No. I think they might have had this maybe planned out. I don't know.
They did not have this planned out.
But I don't think
I'm
they did
pretty
have
sure
this
he's
planned out.
fuming right now.
Samchovis just tried to BM and he realized it went wrong and he was like, God damn 47, I don't know what to do now.
You know what?
I just
I'm not
embarrassed myself on stream.
You know what?
Unlike us.
I'm not even mad because this is giving us content.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad.
I don't mind. I mean, I did want to see the Samchovis versus Flexen in the finals, but I guess right now it is an Exile versus Flexen in the finals. Unlucky from Samchovis. Yeah, Griefer. Yeah, Ka'ab.
Actual griefer.
God damn 47. God damn 47. 48. 49. Unlucky. Unlucky as hell. Exile did win his game. Simu did not show up, so he did get disqualified. Exile did promote to round 4, so Mabruk ya Asam. You do have the 1v1
But 1v1
versus
ده.
Akif.
But then, Jama, if you guys were not here for my game, I basically took the first tower, got the 100 CS, and 1v1 him, dove under the tower. I killed him.
Exactly.
So
That's
look,
exactly what happened.
really easy. Really
Um,
easy. Gonna advance to the best of 3s against Akif. Gonna shit on him. Obviously, but that I'm gonna shit
خلاص
on
خلاص
either
قفل
Japriest or Black Badger.
We have
Like I'm
the
gonna lose
next
to
game, which is Shams versus Flash. I don't know if these
Oh.
players are here right now, but I think they are setting up to get in.
Yalana,
which
let me
is-
tell you a fun fact, man. Shams, the first 2 rounds, he got a win by default because the opponents did not show up. So this is actually going to be his first game,
Oh
the
yeah,
most
he did.
important game, which is really weird, yeah, man. Lakin, let me check with the Mr. Bidger or Mr. Okio if Shams is here.
That is insane. That is actually insane. That's kind of crazy, dude, not gonna lie. That is actually kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine getting 3 wins like that.
Okay. So we do have both players here, I'm guessing. And
Nice. So right now we are about to have the 1v1 of Shams and Splash. That's gonna be nice. Which is the final 1v1 of the night. It has been a long night and a shift, so I'm gonna mute and I'm gonna drink some water.
water, a cup of water, a
A
bottle,
bottle of
bottle,
water.
a
Give me a
bottle of
bottle of
water.
water.
Just in Manchester, you know what I'm saying.
Come on, come on.
طيب يا عمو انا زي ما قلت لك يعني انت شكلك you're gonna be handing me the trophy ولا flexing until you
والله
actually
عين.
come back next year يا man.
As long as it's one of you niggas that are getting it, I don't mind. Aslan, you know, I think I proved myself in solo queue right now. I have made history today. So I can't take all the credit, you know. I have to give you guys something as well. So you guys can have
كافي يا حبيبنا انت كافي.
the 1v1 championship. You guys can have it. It's okay.
انا المعتز is kind of salty يا جماعه. He just got into an ARAM custom شكله قاعد يلعب مع نفسه.
He's practicing.
He's practicing for next year.
Yes,
This is
sir.
this is like a different type of commitment يا man. مين هسي انت فاهم؟
But who knows? We do have some. You know what? Out of all the players that are right now that have qualified, like whoever wins out of them
Deserves it.
deserves it. Exactly. I
Yeah.
think they've
They're-
all
everyone
except
is good.
Shams. I think Shams hasn't played any games yet. So we're about to find out whether he deserves it or not from today's game.
I mean, the thing is with Shams looking at his matchups, يعني, I'm pretty sure he would have won. Like,
I mean,
let's be honest.
there's a difference between would have won and won.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You never know what could have happened. I lost to Simo. Did anyone expect that? No. But it happened
طبعا
anyways.
انت كا
هاي ده في اجل.
اسي زي ما قلت اسي Flexen almost lost that game.
And he almost lost to Mitra, so you never know. You legit never know.
Alright, let me invite you, يا Mosif. It's kind of weird, yeah, man, inviting a Mosif account. Alright,
Yes, sir. So we do have Shams in the lobby right now. We are just waiting for Splash to join. Okay.
alright.
Splash is using Bajar's account. I don't know if you niggas heard that, but that's what's going on.
Update. Yeah, we got an update. Splash is gonna be using Bidger's account because he doesn't have a lot of champions. And now we're just waiting for the bans.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be some good bands.
Let's see. I want to see if they did their scouting. Are they gonna go for the AD carry bans because Shams is an AD carry main. I'm pretty sure Shams has a lot of other champions like maybe top laners,
I mean, Shams
mid laners.
is. You guys have to look at it this way. Shams is level 700. This guy has been playing the game for so long and so much
Yeah.
that he 100%. Even if he has a quarter of his games up, like of him playing other champions, he has at least 150 games in each one of those champions, which means that he should be able to be, you know, he should have some experience playing other champions too. In 1v1s, champions like Yasuo, I think is like a common champion that a lot of people play. Um, there's a lot of champions that I think he should know how to play and he should be okay with. So I guess we'll find out.
Right, we're having a lot of fun in the
Okay,
chat
the
right
bans
now.
did come through. Splash went with the Vayne, Yasuo, Tristana, Lucian bans. Shams did ban the Renekton, Aatrox, Aurelia, and Jax. He knows that these are one of the strongest 1v1 champions. So he was like, you know what? Whether you play them or not, I don't care. I'm just gonna ban them because I don't want you to play them.
I like the bans coming out from Splash to be honest, because Lucian is a really good 1v1 champion, even if he's an AD carry. That's why they
Yep.
play him mid and even top sometimes. Tristana as well. Vayne is annoying. I'm actually curious to see what they're gonna pick.
But like I said, these games are very flip. You can very easily lose. You never know. One mistake is done for you.
Yeah.
Out.
I mean,
And
you
this
can
is a best
factor
of
in a
one.
lot of
You
stuff.
don't have a chance. Like you don't have a second chance. You lose it. خلاص الله معك.
But then, Jamal, you gotta factor in your luck. Like you might actually just get a lag spike or an FPS drop in the middle of the fight, and it just costs you everything.
That's
So that's true. طيب هاي يا مو بكره what champion would you like to see يا man?
يا حبيبنا.
One of
لسه
my
في حاجة.
games انا شكلي حمشي ببوث يا man. I gotta give it to the fans يا man. That ببوث pick.
I mean, I
And
guess.
ببوث كيف اشيل التاور? If I ult the tower I die. I
True.
can't respawn. Yeah.
And once you die, even if you kill him after, it doesn't matter. Then it's first blood.
Oh,
So
wait, I have a question. Type, what if I ult the tower, he doesn't touch me, I get executed?
death is a death.
Okay.
So
But
you
it says in the rules, even in Twitch rivals,
Allah.
it says first blood, win by first blood. It doesn't say by execute.
Okay,
I don't
but
know.
if you execute, does that mean you can buy items?
No, بيجي راجع بنفس الايتمز يا.
But it doesn't say that. Does it say you can't buy items if you execute reset? No, but
Yeah, but
obviously
it
it's just
also doesn't say execute means you lost the
يا
game. I'm gonna
كريم
have to look at it.
يا
I'm gonna have to
ستار
look it up, yeah.
يا حبيبنا ما
It's
في
actually a
شيء.
good
الدث
question,
is
yeah.
a death. ما يلا في ده خلاص يداي. Okay, the matchup did come through. We do have Shams playing Zed against Splash's Fiora. I like that matchup
Okay.
because it is a very skillful matchup. Fiora can very easily counter the Zed. Zed can very easily counter the Fiora.
Yeah. But
So
Fiora, as we all know, is a fighter. Is an assassin. Depending on how the matchup is gonna go, depending on how good the Zed is, Fiora can easily out damage, out poke with her Q, out sustain 100%. And to be honest, he won the skin game. Yeah, and Fiora دي عاملة ايه بجد 47.
الدنيا رمضان يا حبيبي ما في. لكن يا مان زد الله عنده بايسب كده damn.
200. That's actually weird, yeah, man. For Shams, our educated to have 200 points in it. Like, that's really weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird
Like
to
I
see,
told, I
yeah.
told you, if he has a quarter of his games into Zed or into any other champion, he has at least 200 games with that champion. Because this guy just plays so many games that, you know, however much he puts into other champions, it's still going to be a lot. Like if you play 1,000 games and you filled 200 of them, those are 200 games you're playing other champions. But if you play 200 games and you filled about 20 of them, those are only 20 games you're playing. So it's just the difference in how much each person plays. So we do have Shams coming out with the Z pick. We do have Splash coming out with the Fiora pick. I just want to know how these guys are actually going to like which items they're going to buy and how they're going to play this matchup. Fiora can counter his ultimate with her W, but that means she would either have to W his shurikens or she'd have to W his ulti damage. So it is just a skill matchup. This is just gonna be, I don't know. This is gonna be a good fight. We'll find out and see.
طيب, let's see what items that they're gonna go for. Zed went for the Guardian's Hammer, respectable. And Longsword, okay, that's good, that's good. To be honest, against the Fiora, I'll take armor just because of the Q. The Q gets really, really annoying.
He did go for the Iron Spike whip with a refillable potion. So
Oh, that's weird. See, this is where see, this
okay,
is where
that's a spicy matchup. That's a spicy trade.
yeah. This is
They
where
both
the,
have to fuck off court. Okay,
Oh
Shams
my
just
lord,
goes in with the
Shams
WQ
doesn't
ignite.
care. He knows the matchup. This is where the experience comes in, yeah, Jamal. Yeah,
Yeah.
Flexen, maybe he did have the experience. He did abuse it later. Like Shams knows. Shams is gonna abuse his experience all the way now.
Okay,
Okay, here comes.
he
And
does
Fiora's
pop the
gonna pop.
ignite. He just flashed
does
out.
flash.
Shams does use his W. Okay,
Oh my
with
god,
the
that's a
1
flash for
HP,
flash?
Shams flashes away and misses his
Oh
shurikens.
my god, that's already a lot of things happening right now. Both flashes down, both ignites down.
This is
Now
what I'm saying.
it's really
You
bad
have
for
to
Zed
respect.
because
You have to respect the Fiora damage. You just
Yeah.
have to respect the Fiora damage.
I genuinely think if he kept going there, he would have won. But Zed did have the flash, so maybe he could have gotten out.
Yeah.
And now, I guess Zed might actually win the sustained battle just because of the item advantage. CS advantage also on the way of Zed. Longer Q range as well. He's gonna be poking down.
Who knows what's gonna
Dimash.
happen? He could just wait for his level 6 and just ult in him.
Yeah.
Knowing
That's
that
exactly
even if
what's
he
gonna happen.
parries his ulti, he's just going to die to the shurikens. Or
He's
if he
gonna die
parries the shurikens, he's just gonna die to the ulti. So
to the death mark. Yeah.
yeah, so at this point it's just it's looking a bit doomed for
If I was
Mr.
Shams
Splash.
all in now before he gets 6 just to be safe.
But he could just turn 6 mid fight and also gain his HP back, plus the passive
Yep. Here you go.
healing.
Yeah.
So I don't know, this game could be very okay. Shams with the engage and he does ulti him.
Oh
And he
no,
parries the
Shams.
ulti. Shams dies under the
Does
tower. Goddamn 47.
No
Dude,
way. Splash. Actually, Shams runs it down.
Flash did
Yeah,
bait him out.
Juma.
I knew that this was like was going to happen.
Yeah.
But like I said, it could have easily been outplayed. I think
Mhm.
Shams just kind of, you know,
Shams should have waited 2 seconds before W ulting to get his Q back, and then he could have
yeah,
finished even if he parried the ultimate. But he got
exactly.
really impatient, and I think he ended up with having no energy, or maybe the cooldown of the Q was not back up.
Yes,
Really,
sir.
really unfortunate, but well played by Splash, really knowing when to time that W. And قلت لك Fiora دي يا man, like just the fact that you have the parry, that ability is once in the game, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
You can literally outplay any champion in this game.
true. Okay, right, that was a really good game to end the night with. Right now, we have finished all of the matchups and all of the games that we had lined up for today. They were really strong games.
Yeah.
We should be showing up the bracket right now for who did promote and for
Mhm.
tomorrow's games. Tomorrow's games are going to be a best of three. So they should be really good games. People are going to have a chance to like come back even if they lose the first game. So it is going to give people a chance to actually make a mistake and learn from it and correct it straight away rather than having to be knocked out instantly, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah.
افتح
I mean,
البراكت يا
true.
حبيبي.
That's really true. And yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. This is gonna be it for this night. Right now, really glad that today, like the last game or the last few games, were exciting as they were. Because
Yes, sir.
those 100, those boring games were not it. Lakin خلاص, now finally, as you can see, the brackets are up
We
tomorrow.
do
Round
have
four,
the
Black
Black
Badger
Badger,
versus Jaquiz. AIS
Exile,
Exile, that's me, Barry, versus Akif.
Yo. Yes.
Midfield versus Flexen, who has just joined us, the dope man who tried to int. We do have Splash versus Muad'Dib.
Sure.
I never knew that was what was going to happen. But like I said, people can surprise you. We almost got surprised by Flexen. Again, alhamdulillah, he
والله
pulled
I
through.
have,
True.
yeah.
That's
I have
actually very true.
Flixen.
طيب
How you
كده
feeling?
run us through your game. Did you actually try or were you just inting
والله يا
on purpose?
جماعه اوكي
No
no
disrespect, obviously, no disrespect on here, but we just want to know.
okay اول حاجه to be honest at first I thought Metro was like يعني he wasn't really that good of a player يعني just looking at the stats فاهمني so
Yeah.
automatically كده when I came in I thought we were like يعني it's just gonna be a fun game okay for fun
Yeah.
game when I started banning his champions and he banned my champions we both like agreed that we should just play our يعني there shouldn't be no bans and we should just play our champions. So I was like, sure, no problem. خلاص. We played Gators versus Renekton, although I'm pretty sure Renekton wins that matchup. I already
He
knew that
does.
before we
He
went
does.
into champion select. Okay.
Not
So I had the
necessarily,
choice.
but
I
yeah.
had the choice to play Trundle, which was optimal versus the Renekton. Very optimal. But I chose not to. I still played Aethors for fun وما أعرف شنو. Yalla,
Okay.
2 minutes in, I see this guy trading like he knows what he's doing. Like he's going E and then he's going back. He's going E and then he's going back. He's waiting for his thumbs and he's waiting. Obviously, he's not making the best trades ever. لكن شنو؟ الزول محترم، راجل محترم. قلت له يا اخي انت والله بتعرف تعمل تريد نوعا ما. That's all you need to beat an Aatrox. Just like mediocre trades. That's all you need. وفعلا
Yeah.
انا اصلا لما اخش اي جيم بتاع ايرام everyone knows me. انا بلعب ب 2 win conditions. يا اما السي اس حقي I keep it optimal والعب على اساس انه I can win 1v1 لقيت انه I can't win the 1v1 I'm 100% confident no one can win me through lane knowledge and wave management يعني I last hit the CS I slow push it and then I harass with the Aatrox Qs on the tower I wait for the minion wave to go back and then I slow push it again there's no
كل كلامك
counter
اسم
like,
حياته
there's no
خلاص يا
counter.
حبيبنا احنا سألناك سؤال واضح وري انتنج ولا وري نوت انتنج بس
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I said, yeah man. That's exactly what I said to Mo. قلت له الزول ده he thought he
I
could win
think
لكن لما شاف ال trading patterns
yeah
لما شاف ال all ins لما شاف كده he
I
realized
just
انه he
disrespected
cannot
it
win
yeah.
this matchup anymore و he
خلاص
went
المهم
for the
حسي
safe.
to wrap this up يا جماعة لأنه الساعة 1 صباحا good games to all of you that have promoted we do have some spicy games tomorrow so tune in
دقيقة
إن شاء
بس
الله
معلش يا مو بس ثواني
دقيقة
معلش
يومية
ثواني
ها
بس عليك الله اخر حاجه بس يعني عشان في حاجه انا في زول معي في رسل قال اي اس از دروبينج لايك فلايز اول حاجه حابب اوضح للجماعه الطيبين كلهم ما عارفين فلاش ده واحد من اي اس شمس من اي اس فالناس دي اصلا تبعنا وناس من تيمنا وكلهم ناس اخوان فاز شمس فاز فلاش اتس all good no one is mad the vibes are
بالضبط
still
كده.
okay It's all
انتوا
good.
انتوا نو نو نو
يا مان.
الناس الزعلانه هي الناس اللي اصلا بتكتب في الشات يا مان، اللي ما قاعده في البطوله اصلا
Yeah.
دول هم الحزينين.
Yeah.
شنو you
Yeah.
can talk shit
بعدين
all
for
time.
all the AI for all the AIS
Okay.
haters يعني the casters right now are AIS. الناس اللي في البيست اوف 3 كلهم AIS. الناس اللي حيخشوا السيمي فاينلز AIS. الناس اللي حتفوز بالفاينلز AIS. فزين بيقول AIS ده في دينكم. السنه دي لا في جيب ماجنت لا هاك الماجنت لا كسلم هاك بس طلعوني برا الفويسات ده.